to Waves Hair Salon. My name is Ocean. I'm the owner here at Waves. It's lovely to meet you. Oh wow, I love the charms on your purse. Those are adorable. Oh really? That's a really thoughtful gift. Well, you must be my 3 o'clock appointment. Right on time. Well, this is really exciting because it's your first time into Waves, right? I see. Recommended by a friend? Oh, by who? Oh, yes. Trinity does their hair quite often. Yeah. Well, who doesn't love a good blowout? So, it's really exciting that you came in, of course. What are you thinking today? Yes, we booked in for a good amount of time for you as requested over the phone. I made note of that. You're actually my last client of the day, so no need to stress. A full makeover, a full hair makeover. Okay. Wow, so you want a complete transformation, something really different? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, don't be. Yep, now get rid of the toxicity. Yeah, we do not need that in our lives. No, definitely not. Well, I know what you mean. They do say that hair holds memories. So, you want to go for something completely different. Yeah. Oh, wow, I can't believe they would say that. That's so rude. You could pull off anything. I bet they were just intimidated by your light and how bright you shine, even when you walked into the salon. Radiant. And you're going to be leaving here feeling even more radiant, getting off all of that toxicity, all of those yucky memories that are stored in your hair. Although your hair is not yucky, your hair is gorgeous. Stunning. But you're going to leave here feeling so much better, I think. Sometimes going to the hair salon is just therapy. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, well, do you have an idea for what you're thinking? I mean, I know you said you want something different. Of course, show me the Pinterest board. I want to see. Oh, the sun is coming out. So exciting. Okay. Wow, that is different. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, we can do that. So that is basically like platinum, but what they've done is they've toned it with a really, really purple shampoo and toner, and that's how they've gotten that like lavendery color. That's what you want. Got such beautiful features, truly. If anyone can pull it off, it's gonna be you. And sorry, is that the length you're looking for as well? Because that's pretty similar to the length you have now. Okay, sure, show me a photo of the length. Oh my goodness, okay, so you want like above the shoulder then? No, I think that's gonna be so cutesy. You want like a really short kind of bob style with the lavender? Yes. Oh my goodness, I love that. And we can even do more of like a deep set part if you want. It can be like really fun, you know? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I haven't gotten to do something like this with the color in a while, so it's going to be very exciting. Now we can definitely get you to a platinum today because I can tell that your hair has already been bleached. Yeah, so it's already been lifted, right? Had it not been, then we would have to go in with multiple sessions. But since your roots are starting to come in a bit, I'm just gonna kind of ombre it, so you'll have more of a darker purple down to the really light platinum blonde. No, it's not gonna be like a full ombre. It's just like more of a root, so that when your root does grow in, it's gonna give you more time before you have to come in again and get it touched up, right? Yeah, otherwise it can get quite expensive if you're coming in every 6 weeks. Oh my goodness, well this is so exciting. exciting. Why don't you get comfy in the chair and we can just start then, because no time to waste. I am excited for this. I want to get started. So let's brush out your hair first and foremost. There we go. Got a lovely detangling brush. So, did you tell your friends that you were going to be getting your hair all transformed today? You did. Are they excited for you? Oh, you didn't tell them about the purple. I see. So what do they think? Oh, kind of like just like really blonde but short. Oh my god, this is definitely gonna surprise them, but in the best way. And the lavender is such a beautiful color for spring. That was funny. But no, it is such a beautiful color for spring. Yes, and it's so chic. I feel like anytime I see someone with the platinum blonde hair that you can tell has been toned purple, I'm just like, oh, gorgeous. Yes, it's giving Vogue. Okay, this is exciting. So let's just brush through your hair then. Okay, wow, your hair is really soft. And as I brush through your hair, I'm just going to take a close look here at the integrity of the hair. Just making sure that it is strong enough to withstand another round of bleaching, of course. It's windy outside, it must be. Was it? Oh, when you were driving? Oh, I hate when you're driving, you can like feel the wind, you're fighting the wind. I know, I was like, oh, I'm just made to be a passenger princess. Okay, yeah, so I can see that you have some pieces around your face here that are a little bit more damaged from the heat. Do you find you use a lot of heat on your hair? Especially around your face, so that makes sense, right? Like you've got a little bit of kind of a face framing bang, so maybe when you're styling those. I see. So slight bit of breakage, but that's okay. We'll clean it up, especially when we're doing the trim. Nice job today. And I'll also make sure I do a really good deep set conditioning treatment on your hair as well. But overall, the integrity of your hair is very good. Okay, so we should be all set to go there. Now, I wanted to show you a few color books here so you can kind of pick out which lavender shade you're looking for, okay? So just give me a moment. Okie dokie, I'm back. I've got some hair books here for you to take a look at. So this is the first one. These are more gray toned lavenders. Of course the camera isn't picking it up, but this one down here has more of the purple in it. But these are quite light. Like this, for example, is more of that gray platinum. The camera, come on. There are purple tones in there, I promise. There, you can kind of see them a bit. So this is going to be more of your grayer to purple zone. Violet gold, lightest blonde, okay? Okay, so that's kind of if we do a very quick tone, or we can go in with a violet gold, light blonde, violet gold blonde. So this one you've got more of the purple coming through, and it's individual per strand, some more purple bits in there, and then lighter bits as well. Okay, so this is kind of like just a little bit of purple tone. Then you've got up here, and this is your gray platinum, right? Okay, so 2 gray tone for you. Yeah, these could be more of like a winter then. That's what you're thinking. Okay, sure, we can definitely do something a bit brighter for spring and summer. I think that's a wonderful idea. What about this card here? This, again, you've got some lovely violets here. You can see the difference. These are exactly the same. You can't see the difference there. So then let's go over to this card. And here you've got some more purples, and these are darker. However, what I can do is I'll just lighten it a bit, right? So we'll go for something. Okay. This one here, you see that one? Yeah. I was going to show you that bone one, but I wasn't sure, so let me grab it. Yeah, this teeny tiny one I left. So this is very purple. So I think you kind of want something in between these two, right? Even a bit lighter. Okay. What about then if we were to do something between these two? I wish the camera would pick it up there. You can see it's a bit lighter there. Okay. Well, what I can do is I can get you to this one or this one, and I'll tone with this type of purple, and it's going to give you that nice lavender shade you're looking for. Yeah. Exactly like the Pinterest photos. Trust me, I know it's kind of hard to imagine. However, it's not very often I get people coming in with the lavender hair, but I promise you, I can make it happen. Yeah, I have done pastels before. I've done a pastel pink. That one turned out lovely, and we did this exact same process. And the good thing is, we can always start off lighter, and if you want it more purple, we just put some more on. We let it sit for a bit longer. Okay? Yeah, this one is Orchid. It's quite intense, but if we were to just kind of, well, pun, but dye this down, it'll be a lot softer for spring, what you're looking for. Okay, lovely. Well, let's just get started then. I'm just going to grab a cape for you here. Okay, and just going to put this around you here. Just at the back clipping. Is that okay there? Okay, good. Perfect. And your legs are uncrossed and everything. Good, that's what we want. Okay, perfect. You wore the perfect top for this. Yeah, well, sometimes I get people in here with hoodies and it can be a bit bulky and too difficult, but what you've got is perfect. Okay, so for me personally, I always like to do the cut first because since we're taking off so much, it only makes sense. Otherwise, it's just a waste of product for all of the hair we're gonna cut off anyways, and then that's just more expensive for you in a waste. So yeah, we're gonna trim first, and I like to do a dry trim, of course, to see exactly how the hair is gonna fall. Is your hair clean? Second day hair. Okay, honestly, yeah, you've got really no grease to it. It's incredible, so we'll be fine. Grab my comb and clips, comb and clips. Okay, so I'm just going to part your hair, okay? So do you want that kind of deeper bang? Okay, let me just go here. If I were to part your hair there, take a look in the mirror. What do you think of that? Slightly more? Definitely. Okay, let's do that just a bit more. Good. Okay, how's that? Perfect. What you're looking for? Yay, I think that suits you so much. Okay, so let's then section off your hair and we'll get to trimming. Okay. Good. Okay. Perfect. Good. And then get another clip here. So, did you have any plans before this? What'd you do in the morning? Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was that fresh. I see, so you dropped off all their stuff then. Oh, that's brutal. I'm so sorry. Their roommate answered the door. My goodness, how childish. Well, you know what? Your afternoon is looking so much brighter, quite literally, now that the sun is coming out. And you're gonna leave here feeling so much better, you know? And just take this time to focus on you, okay? Yes. Yeah, exactly. You've got so much more time and probably money now on your hands, not having to spend it on someone else, so treat yourself, okay? Now, I'm just gonna have you pay attention for a sec, love, because I want to make sure we're getting the length you want. Okay, so the picture you showed me would have been to here, okay, right here. Is that what you want, or is that too short? 100% you're sure? Okay, I'm just gonna cut a little bit longer because we can always cut off more. Are you ready? Okay. 3, 2. Oh my goodness, look at that. How does that feel to get that off? Fresh? You feel lighter? Yeah, I bet. Oh my goodness. Okay, take just a quick look at that. Is that the length you want, or do you want to go a bit shorter? You're happy with that? Okay, good. Perfect. Yeah, see, that's the thing. We can always cut off more, but I just like to do a bit longer because sometimes people don't expect how short it. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Well, then let's just keep it going then. This is so exciting. Okay. So you said that was your morning. What about tomorrow? Do you have any fun plans? Oh, that sounds fun. Like a charm bracelet class. The permanent jewelry. Oh my goodness. I've always heard such good things about that. It's such a good way to make a memory with a friend, right? Yes. Oh, I see. That's so fun. Well, I love the charms on your bag, so I feel like that's gonna be just the best time. You're gonna make the cutest charm bracelet. Yeah. Oh, it's just been really busy here at the salon, honestly. A lot of people want fresh, looks for spring. It's kind of the season. People do spring cleaning and then they're like, you know what? I deserve a spring freshen up myself. So they'll book an appointment. So it's been really, really busy, but in the best way possible. Yeah. No, I can't complain. You can never really complain about being busy with the work, especially when you love it. Like, I love my job so much. So, exactly. I've been doing this for probably 7 years now. Yeah, and I adore it. Hair can truly transform someone's life, how they perceive themselves, give them a boost of confidence. So it just fills my heart, and I love that I can give people that feeling back, especially if they've been going through something. Sometimes all you need is a fresh haircut to kind of get yourself back to normal. Yeah. So you currently have some face framing pieces, which, since we're trimming and doing a bob, now they're almost going to be at the same length as the rest of your hair. So do you want me to shorten them, or to kind of like do more of a bang, or do you want to keep them as is, just like kind of slightly shorter? Because right now yours are pretty similar to mine, where they're just like this. Just clean it up. Okay, for sure. Yeah, I'll just do that then. Okay. So just with the lower section here. Perfect. So, do you have any pets? Oh yeah. Wait, sorry, what? Oh my goodness. That is so cool. You are so cool. You're getting purple hair and you've got a pet pig. You're amazing. Oh my goodness. I see. Oh, so it's just like a rescue from a... Oh my goodness. Oh, that's incredible. You know what's funny is I actually used to have a neighbor that had a pet pig. What was her name? I want to say it was Big Mary or something. He would say, "This is Big Mary. Big Mary likes to eat Cheerios," and then he'd always pull out Cheerios from his pocket. You could feed her Cheerios. Oh my god, okay, it must be a big thing. They love Cheerios, I don't know. That's so funny. Oh my goodness, do you like Cheerios? Well, there you go, it runs in the family. I would love to have a pet pig, like a little piglet. Oh, of course, yeah, they do grow up to be bigger. But I would love to have a farm, yeah. If I wasn't doing this, I think I would really thrive farm life. I don't know, I love animals, and I love the country. I'm not too much of a city girl, even though my salon is here in the city. Yeah, I love people, I love my clients, but I don't love the hustle and bustle. It can be quite overwhelming. Yes, you got it. Okay, I'm just going to get that back clip here. Okay, I'm just gonna turn you. Okay, make sure the back is looking good. No, don't worry, I'm not done with the front yet. I'm just gonna make sure we get these back all one length here, of course. I think this is going to be so refreshing as well, because having no hair on your shoulders can just feel so freeing, especially as the weather starts to get warmer. And if you keep this length for the summer, yes, yeah. Oh my goodness, it's gonna feel so nice. Good. Perfect. Okay. Good. I'm just gonna brush that out as well. So your friend who comes into the salon, right, Roxy, what a beautiful name. I actually used to love the brand Roxy when I was younger. Oh yeah, they've still got amazing stuff. I used to shop when, I don't know if you remember, it was called West 49. It was a store in Canada here, and yeah, I know they used to have like Billabong and Roxy and all that type of stuff. I think Billabong might have gone out of business. I know, it's always so sad. It breaks my heart when brands, or any companies really, but especially small businesses, when they close down. Yeah, and the memories too that they hold, right? Exactly. So I used to shop at West 49 when I was younger and get some things from Roxy. I remember I had the cutest bikini from them. It was like one of my first bikinis, you know. Yeah. Really? You know how to surf? That's so cool. Stop. I'm from the West Coast. Whereabouts are you from? Oh. Yeah, no wonder. Wow. I'm from the island. Yeah. Yeah, it's so funny because people will think like Vancouver Island is like a teeny tiny little island. And you're like, no, it's actually pretty big. I mean, what is it, like, I don't know, like a quarter of the size of England or something. Like it's not a teeny tiny little island. Yeah, no, it's pretty big. I always find it funny when people say that. Actually, when I first moved here to Central Ontario, of course I was a lot younger. Here, I'll move you back to the front. I'm just talking to the back of your head. When I moved to Central Ontario, people were like, "Where'd you come from?" And I was like, "Oh, I came from Vancouver Island." And they were like, "Oh, like, do you even have grocery stores on there? Do you have to like boat across?" And the one girl, she turned out to be a bully later on, so these comments made sense. She was like, "Do you even have Wi-Fi?" And I was like, I think you need to do a geography lesson. Yeah, no, it was brutal. Maybe that comment is why she bullied me later on. No, it's what it is. Yeah, I love meeting people from the West Coast as well because they just get how beautiful it is, right? I mean, I haven't discovered all the beautiful parts of Ontario, but the West Coast has my heart, you know? Oh, the ocean. I miss the ocean. Of course, my name. I was always afraid of the ocean, to be honest. But I miss like searching for shells and starfish. No, not taking them, of course. Just when I was younger, my mom and I would always do that. We would walk the beach and collect shells, and then we'd find starfish. But we'd put the shells back and everything. Yeah, of course. I'm just gonna go in with a pair of these shears. So what these are gonna do, they're gonna kind of give you more of like a softer look. And I'm just going to remove a bit of the bulk that's happening around the front of the face, okay? Just so it's a bit lighter. Yeah, it's going to be like the photo you showed me, don't worry. Yeah, so, but it was quite sad because in my later years, before we moved, so probably when I was like 10, there was a big influx of tourism. And so many of the tourists would take the starfish and they would rip off their legs. It was brutal. I know, and I was just, my mom and I were just horrified. And of course we would always say something and get angry. But it's just, it was so sad. So there was a huge decline in starfish, and actually local news outlets were writing articles about it as well. And now when I go back and visit, it's not the same at all. No, I remember when I was little they just used to be everywhere in all the colors, orange, purple, red, just everywhere, and they were so beautiful. And then now there's like nothing. No, that's always so sad. So I do miss the starfish. No, you're not gonna find a starfish in the Great Lake, that's for sure. Okay, just gonna clip that bit up there and just remove some of this bulkiness. You kind of have a little bit of bulk just around this area, so I'm just gonna thin that out, okay? Because now that it's shorter, you don't want it to feel heavy around the face. You want it to feel like really light, you know? Yeah. Okay, good. Perfect. Good. Good. But it's so cool you learned how to surf though, because even though I was on the island, like I went to Tofino a few times, but no, I never learned how to surf. No, but you know what? Life is short. But I'm still young, you know. I could always learn to surf if I wanted to, if I overcame my fear of the ocean. Oh, you know, sharks, jellyfish, all of the above. Yeah. I actually went to Greece last year with my partner, and I got stung by a poisonous plant. It's the equivalent of a jellyfish sting, and it was horrible. No, he didn't pee on me. I remember that episode from Friends, though. Such a good show, eh? One of my favorites. Okay. Wow. I want you to take a look, okay, and let me know your thoughts. If you want it shorter, if you want more face framing pieces, what are you thinking? And like play with it, you know, like play with your hair. How does it feel? Does it feel too heavy in certain spots? Like, what are you thinking? Oh my gosh, look at your smile. You have such a beautiful smile. I can tell you like it. Yeah. Okay, good. course, you can be honest if you want anything changed. So when we tone it, yeah. So don't focus on the darker root now. I know, but when we tone it, right, it's gonna I'm gonna blend it out perfectly. Right. So just right now, focus on the length and the current bangs. Because they're kind of like this right now. You want it. Yeah. And we can straighten them too. So if we straighten them, they're gonna be obviously longer than they are now. Because you've got a little bit of a slight kind of curl to your hair. Your curl pattern is quite light though. Yeah. Okay. I see. For sure, we can definitely straighten it. Yeah. Yeah. You kind of want more of a sleek look when you leave. Definitely. Yeah. Get those Instagram photos. Of course. Show them what they're missing. Okay. You're happy? Perfect. I'm so glad. Okay. Amazing. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go mix your color. I'm gonna grab the items that we need, mix your color, and we will start, okay? I know it's happening. You might wanna grab some, I don't know, gossip on your phone or something, because it's gonna take a little bit. And if you've got any tea, you can keep me updated. It's kind of fun chatting about drama at the hair salon, right? There's something about it. Adding a bit more of this to lift. We do need to do a slight lift because you are not quite platinum blonde now, of course, right? So, okay, good. Just mixing that up here. If I need more, I can always mix a bit more, but I think this should actually be pretty good. It helps that you're already blonde, right? So we don't have to lift as much. It's also not going to take as long because when you're sitting for a while, letting it lift, oh my goodness, it can feel like forever, hey? Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to work in some sections here. Perfect. Lovely. And I just need, here we go, my foils. Okay. Are you ready? This is exciting. Okay, perfect. So just going to work here. Perfect. So, do you have any tea for me? Family drama can be overwhelming. I mean, family drama can be the worst, right? And sometimes I'm just it's so unnecessary, are we supposed to just all get along? But I guess that's naive of me. I know, I think it's because too, there's always so much love involved, so then everything gets so much more heated. Tell me. I love I don't want to say I love any wedding drama, but it's so insane, the stories some of my clients tell me. I'm oh my gosh. Have you ever had a runaway bride? I actually have. One of my clients, of course I'm not going to say her name, but she did run from the altar, and when I talk run, it was a sprint, yeah. Okay, you're not going to believe it. So before she gets up there, right, she's practicing her vows, and so she was a little bit sneaky, okay? So I don't condone this necessarily, but she had a gut feeling in her stomach. She was something's not feeling right today, and you always have to listen to your gut. Always. And anyway, she had this gut feeling, and she was I don't know, maybe it's something with his vows. Maybe he's gonna say something really embarrassing in his vows. Have you seen those videos? I know, so disrespectful, that one guy. I felt so bad for the girl. Anyways, so she was I'm gonna try and go through his phone and find his vows and make sure, he doesn't embarrass me or anything. I don't know what her whole thought process was for this, but she's explaining it to me, and I'm okay, get to the good stuff, I'm not gonna judge you, okay? The hair salon isn't a place to judge. Going through his phone, going through his notes. She's finding all these dates and times. Just like, okay, this is kind of weird, like schedule. And then she was like, is he like betting on horses? Actually, yeah, I think you're good there. I'm just going to move up here. And she was like, is he betting horses or something? And mind you, I'm like talking to her and I'm like, has he ever bet horses before? And she's like, no, but you know, I was worried. I didn't know what the dates and times were. She's like, I watched too many crime shows where it's something about horses. Okay. So anyways, she goes through his phone and she realizes the dates and times are when she's been away for work. Okay, she's a pilot. I know, how cool is that? So these are dates and times when she's been away. And she's like, okay, well, this is weird. Like, why would he be keeping track of this? Then she goes through his messages, nothing. I'm like, obviously he's too smart, you know, for that. Oh, no, it's always the Instagram DMs, isn't it? It's always the Instagram DMs. Goes through the DMs, finds her maid of honor. He's been cheating on her with her maid of honor. I know. And so the dates and times when she was away for work, they were actually like going on dates, going together, and she found like a spam account, and it was like their couple account, like it was just the two of them, and they would post like all their photos together. I was like, I don't know why they would need a spam account to post that. I don't know, maybe to like pretend as if they're like a public couple. I don't know, some people. And anyways, she just like didn't even confront the maid of honor. She just like sprinted left. No, she didn't even make it up to the altar, to be honest. Actually, I said she ran from the altar, but you know, at that point she was already gone. So yeah, she ended up telling her family, of course, and they were obviously on her side. They were devastated because, I mean, mind you, he had done kind of like some sketchy stuff, but nothing that bad, you know. Like, she was more concerned that he was like betting on horses, you know, like Lucky's gonna lose the race. It was so much worse. And she was more so hurt by her best friend because her maid of honor, they had been friends for, I want to say, since middle school. Something, you know, crazy. Like, this is like White Lotus type of, you know, drama. I'm so obsessed with that show. Are you on the new season? Yeah, it's so good. You have to watch it. No, I really like the new season. I think my favorite so far was probably season 2. I didn't love the first season personally, but that was just me. But the second season's amazing. Okay, so you're halfway through the second season. Are you liking it then? It's good, right? So good. Anyways, so yeah, I did have a runaway bride. That was kind of my story. Oh my gosh, I'm assuming they're not friends anymore. She hasn't come into the salon in a long while. No, I've seen her. I follow her on Instagram. Her roots do need some love and attention. So it's not like she's gone anywhere else, but I think she might just kind of be, you know, growing her hair out, letting it breathe, do its thing. It's fine. But I can't wait for her to come back in so I can get more drama. Like, did you, I don't know, hire a hitman for both of your ex-fiance and your ex-maid of honor? Because if it was me, I would have gone completely ballistic. I would have freaked out. Oh, it would have been bad. It would have been absolute chaos. Can you imagine? I put Nair in her shampoo or something. No, I've never had anything like that happen before. We've been together for a couple years now, yeah, and everything is going beautifully. Yeah. Oh my god. No, nothing like that. So tell me your wedding drama. I want to hear it. Okay, so this is your sister's mother-in-law then? Okay, how old's your sister? Okay, so you guys are pretty similar in age then. That's only, okay, oh my gosh. You look incredible. Yeah, do you use like any special skincare? Do you get skin treatments done? Like, your skin is glowing. I seriously would have never guessed that. Okay, I have heard the red light therapy masks are amazing. I'm gonna have to get myself one. Well, thank you, but still time creeps up on you. Okay, so this is your sister's mother-in-law then, and so are they? Stop. Not wearing white. That's her. Okay, so when do they get married then? July? August, summer wedding. So they're like fighting because she keeps wanting to wear these white dresses. Okay, but isn't he saying something? Like, her fiance? Isn't he saying anything? No. Okay, but not saying anything is only causing more drama. That's sometimes what I don't get, is when guys are like, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to like be in the middle of it, whatever. But it's like, this is your wedding. Like, you have to be in the middle of it. And it's your mom who wants to wear white. Oh my goodness. Oh. Are you having a hard time not saying anything? I can imagine. If it was my sister, I mean, I don't have a sister, but if it was my sister, I would be throwing hands. Yeah. Why don't you invite the mother-in-law to the salon and I'll put hair in her shampoo? No, actually, I don't want to lose my license to the salon, but I've got your back if you need someone for backup. I see. Oh, that's brutal. So are you gonna talk to them then? I think you should. I think if you were to get kind of more people involved and really embarrass her, like, sometimes mother-in-laws just need to be embarrassed. I think they do. Oh my gosh. Do you want to know a story? So my friend, mind you, we haven't chatted in like a long time, but her mother hated me. And so when she was doing her wedding rehearsal, her mother was like really just breathing down her neck, giving her so much anxiety, and I felt so bad for my friend. And I stepped up and I was like, look, like, this is nobody else's wedding. This is your wedding, okay? It's not your mother's wedding. This is about you. Like, what do you want? Anyways, the mother leaves during rehearsal. Father leaves during rehearsal. One of us have to pretend to walk her down the aisle. Not even her dad. We go, and apparently the mother has been talking crap about me to everyone else, saying how I don't even know her daughter, like I should keep my mouth shut, who do I think I am, yada yada yada, crazy stuff. Then the mother-in-law looks at me and goes, you need to learn when to keep your insert word mouth shut. And I said, I don't care whose mother you are. I'm an adult and you do not speak to me that way. We have a problem, we can discuss this like civilized women. And may I remind you, this is not your wedding either. Livid. I didn't end up going to the rehearsal dinner. I said, clearly I'm not wanted. But you know what? I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. Because at the end of the day, my friend got the wedding she wanted. Yeah. Because they were giving her ideas that she didn't want at all. It was, you could tell she was on the verge of tears. She didn't want what they were saying to do. And someone needed to step up and stand up for her. And I was like, if it has to be me, I'll be the bad guy. And oh, no. We were fine. We just don't keep in touch anymore. But like, we were completely fine. I was obviously hurt about, the whole mother thing. But I was like, it's don't really care if your mom or mother-in-law like me or not. This was about you, and you got your dream wedding, so I don't care. Like, and what, you know? I swear, sometimes people can just be so entitled. So that's why I was like, if you maybe get more people involved, then maybe they might be embarrassed of their behavior. Well, the mother-in-law was embarrassed when I stepped up, because when she said that to me, we were in front of all the other bridesmaids and her kids. And so when she said that to me, I think she was just expecting me to be like, yeah, I'm sorry. But I was like, no, you do not speak that way to me in front of these people. Like, we can step aside and speak like adults, but you will never, talk to me and use that language to me in front of like other members of the wedding party. So she was embarrassed, yeah. One of the bridesmaids was laughing, yeah, because she was just like, the audacity. Well, that's the thing. They were like, the other bridesmaids were on my side because they were like, one of us had to step up, so thank you for doing it. But everyone was they just felt bad, drama, right? Okay, we have to let that sit in your hair for a while. Okay, a while. It's not gonna be too fun, but I actually have to go and wash some bowls and hair things, and I'm gonna wash up this container as well. Is there anything I can get you? Tea, water? Okay, you're all good. Do you want a magazine or anything? For sure, I'll get you a magazine. I've got a couple magazines here, darling. We've got Vogue. And we've also got Tatler. The Great British Superstars. This one looks good. I love a good magazine. I know. Don't you just kind of miss the old days? I still remember when I was probably 9 years old, and my mom and I, we would walk to 7-Eleven. We would get Slurpees and a bag of candy, and she would get a magazine, and in the summer we would just suntan. Those were the days. This one's actually really cool though. They even have a section about small businesses, which is really neat. Oh my gosh, speaking of, look, they've got a wedding section. You can send photos to your sister. And yeah, see, they have a section on small businesses, which is really cool. This is one of my favorite brands, actually. Oceanna, the label. You might recognize her. No, but we've got some small businesses in here, so I always love looking at that section, because then I can also do some online shopping while, you're letting your hair treat. So I will leave these with you, of course. And if you need anything, just give me a shout. I'm going to set a timer, and I'll be in to check on your hair after. I just have to clean up a bit, okay? Of course, enjoy your time. Okay, love. Hey, how you doing? Okay, good. You've still got one magazine. If you need some more time, I'm just going to check on your foils here. Okay, that is looking beautiful. Yep, we're all done. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna have you follow me to the sink. Okay, we're gonna get you set up, and I'm gonna wash out your hair, and we're gonna tone and everything, and you're gonna have to sit in the sink. No, not sit in the sink. No, like Ariana Grande doing her makeup. Do you remember when that photo went viral? No, but I'm just gonna have you keep your head in the sink while your hair tones and does its work, and then after we will style. Okay, so you can just follow me. You all good with the cape there? Okay, perfect. Come this way. Okay, are you all comfy there? Perfect. I'm just gonna start by removing your foils, okay? Good. And then we'll do a nice hair wash, of course. And tone, of course. Get just all these out. Just pull them out, okay? This is always the most satisfying part. Good. Good. Got some more up here. Perfect. Okay, lovely. And just one last I'm just going to turn on the water, let it warm up a bit, okay? Let's feel. Okay, warm enough. Okay, tell me how that feels. Is that okay? Okay, good. So for you, we're going to use the Clarifying Detox Shampoo. Deeply cleanses and removes product buildup, okay? I'm just going to get out all of that bleach fumes are going to my head because now you're platinum, right? So we're just going to do a good hair wash, okay? Perfect. And I'm just going to scrub all through your hair, okay? Is your neck comfortable in the sink? A bit more here. Is that better? Okay, good. Ready? Just gonna scrub through your hair here. Perfect. You can close your eyes, yeah. We don't have to make eye contact. Good. Can let me know if the water temperature gets too cold or if you want it a bit warmer. That's good. Okay, good. Yeah, my nails feel nice. They're kind of good for scalp massages or like scratches. Yeah. Good. Just making sure I get the back here as well. Perfect. Okay, good. And just rinsing that all out here. Perfect. Good. Okay, amazing. Good. Okay, good. I'll just turn the water off for a second. Okay. Then for you, we're going to do your condition and toner, okay? So for conditioner, I'm going to use the Joico K-Path Color Therapy Luster Lock. This is a deep set treatment, perfect for hair that's getting bleached and color treated like yours today, okay? Just open that up there and good. Perfect. Okay, I'm just going to run this through your hair, okay, with the water off, just so I can really soak it all in there good into your damp hair, because I don't want the water rinsing it out yet, right? We want to let it treat for a little bit. Perfect. Oh, I love the smell of this product. Doesn't it smell so amazing? Okay, and then with that, I'm also going to use your toner. So here we have the purple that you wanted. Color, intensity. Okay, so I'm just going to take, of course, lots of this and going to work that into your hair, okay? And because we're mixing this in with the conditioner treatment, it's also going to lower the intensity so that it is not too bright purple like you didn't want. Yeah, we're gonna get you that nice lavender shade. Okay, good. Oh my goodness, this is gonna look so amazing. I'm so excited. And for styling, you said you just wanted me to straighten it. Okay, yeah, you want like that sleek bob look, very chic. Yeah, very model-esque. I think you could definitely definitely be a model. You're gorgeous. Yeah, anyone can be a model. Especially you. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. So now we have to let that sit for a while. So you just relax there, okay? I know it's a bit uncomfy in the bowl, but trust me, this is a lot less time than when you were letting the bleach sit in your hair, so it's gonna go by fast, okay? So just relax. I'm just going to wash up, okay? Alrighty, how we doing? Oh my goodness, look at that purple color. Oh, gorgeous. Yep, you're all ready to be rinsed out. Let me turn on the water here. Excited? Yeah. How you holding up? I know, yeah, it can kind of get a bit boring just sitting in the sink there, but it was a lot less time. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad the cape was like a little blanket. Perfect. Good. Just rinsing that all out. Good. Oh, got a little bit on your forehead here. Just a little bit on your forehead. Good. Perfect. Okay. Good. Incredible. Okay. Lovely. I'm just gonna turn the water off for a second. And we're gonna go in with a nice smoothing conditioning serum as well, okay? This is a frizz fighting treatment. And since you want that sleek, straightened hair look, this is going to be perfect for you. Okay. Okay, good. So I'm just going to kind of run this through your hair. Good. And just putting it all through the hair here, okay? Good. Perfect. It does kind of look like a mustard or ketchup bottle, but a lot more aesthetic. Okay. And just running that through, I'll turn the water back on. Perfect. Oh, I love the way this stuff smells too. It smells incredible. Really nice for spraying, yes. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for you to see this. This is so cool. So cool. You are going to be in absolute awe at this. Good. Perfect. This suits you so well already. I can just tell. Yeah, I can just tell with the undertones of your skin. Oh my goodness. Made for you. Okay. Rinsing that all out here. Make sure got no product left over. Good. Okay. Incredible. Turn that off there. Just grab a towel here. Can it lift your neck a bit? Good. Yeah, like that. Perfect. I'm just going to wrap this your hair up. Good. Just like that. Don't worry, that only has to hold until we get back to the chair, okay? It's kind of funny. So just come back. We're going to go back to the chair and we'll style your hair. Okay, just going to take the towel out of your hair here. And we're going to spray in some detangler before we brush it out, okay? The hair can be quite delicate after, of course, we platinum bleach it and then we do a color treatment. So we just want to make sure we're going in with a nice detangler. It's gentle on the hair. This also has a heat protectant in it as well for when we blow dry and straighten the hair. Not to mention it smells delicious. It's also vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, and color-safe, of course. Okay, you're gonna love the smell of this. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, just gonna spray some in my hands and then work this into the hair, okay? Oh, it smells so good, right? I love the smell of hair products. I mean, I guess that's partially why I became a hairstylist. No, I'm kidding. But even before I decided I wanted to, go to hair school, even before I decided I wanted to go to cosmetology school, I used to love going to the salon when I was younger and sitting with my mom while she got her hair done, because I loved the smell of the salon, all the products, so delicious. Right, it's such a comforting scent, especially for me because I used to go to the salon at such a young age with my mom. Yeah. Okay, good. Perfect. Does it feel weird having such a shorter length now? Does it feel light? It feels a bit weird. Trust me, once we style it, you're gonna have a complete, wow moment. I'm so excited. Okay. So, first and foremost, just gonna brush that out, and then we're going to blow dry, okay? Just wanna get out some of these initial tangles. And this is a wet brush, so it's really good for detangling. Yeah, we used it on your hair dry, but you can also, of course, use it when the hair is wet. But you can tell because the bristles are quite flexible. And Olivia Garden, beautiful hair products, okay? Yeah, really high quality stuff. It's gonna take you a lot less time now to style your hair though, because it's shorter. Okay, good. Save you some time in the morning. What do you do for work, by the way? Consultant. Wow, look at you. That's really cool. Corporate girly. You're now like an office siren. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, you have your own office and everything. Very cool, very cool. Oh, good. Well, that's the most important thing. A job doesn't feel like a job when you like it, right? Okay. So, just going to check my blow dryer here. Okay, perfect. So we're just gonna blast the roots, and then I'm going to go in with my root brush and just, blow dry it down, blow dry it straight, okay, like you want. So it's gonna be a bit loud, so just turn that on there. Okay, ready? Good. Just blow drying the hair here. Perfect. Close your eyes if you'd like. Just enjoy the warmth. So excited for summer. Bit of an arm workout as well for me. Just my arm. So blasting the roots is really important because it's going to make blow drying the rest of the hair so much faster. And even if you are someone who gets greasy hair, you don't have to blow dry your whole head. You can just blow dry your roots, and your roots won't get as greasy as fast. Yeah. It's also going to give you that volume. Okay. We're going to go in with the root brush now. Just blow drying the hair. So beautiful. The color looks amazing. It's exactly the color in your Pinterest photo. You're gonna be so happy. Okay, just spin you around here. Make sure I get the back as well. good. Okay, I'm just gonna turn that off now. Put that back. Okay. Amazing. And I'm just gonna gently comb it out with the wide tooth comb, okay? I know we already brushed it out. Just gonna gently comb through it here. Perfect. Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for you to see the color. Why don't you just peek up in the mirror? What do you think? I know. Yes. You know what? You're so right. You do. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. Oh, look, you're beaming. You're just beaming. Yeah, I feel like that. It's a little bit frizzy, but like I said, we'll straighten it. I wanted you to take a moment to see it because I was so excited. I was like, you know what? I can't keep this secret any longer. I'm terrible at keeping secrets. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. Of course. Oh my god, it's my pleasure. My pleasure. I know. And do you see here how with the part, like once we straighten it out, you'll have that kind of like bang over the eye. It's gonna be like really sultry, and you can kind of give, like that type of, right? Yes. Very much serving corporate baddie, office siren baddie for spring. Yeah, and in the winter, this is really, like, you can change this up so easily, because if you want to go for a really dark purple, I can give you a really dark purple shampoo, and you can put that in your hair, and it's gonna just make it darker, right? So because we mix the conditioner treatment with the toner, the purple toner, it's why you have that beautiful lavender shade right now. But of course, you can darken that up by just adding more product. But for spring, yes, this is perfect. Oh, good. I'm so glad you love it. Celebrate. No, don't take pictures now. Don't take pictures now. Because we have to style it, silly. Okay, just let me turn on my straightener there. Good. Perfect. Okay. So I just want to see a few products here. Just thinking I might use a little bit of this. It's a dry volume spray, and I just want to kind of give your hair a little bit more lift. So when we straighten it, it's not like sleek, but it has a little bit of oomph to it. Yes, like in the magazines. Okay. So how long have you been doing consulting for? That's a long time, yeah. Did you work your way up then? Good for you. Good for you. Incredibly smart. Oh yeah, it's hard work. The corporate world is not for the lighthearted. It's intense. Okay, I'm just gonna cover your eyes, okay, love? Just a bit of that, yeah, not too much. Just a little bit is gonna go a long way. This, by the way, is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume and Texture Spray. It's one of my favorite products to use on clients, and we do sell the smaller bottles if you're interested, but all of the products that I use on you can actually purchase, and we do have lots of clients purchase items because they love the smell, right? The at-home salon feeling to the hair, but also the scent. It's luxurious. Okay, so this should be ready now. Good. And I'm just gonna go through with a comb here and just straighten. Now, because we did blow dry with that root brush, your hair is already decently straight. This is just more for smoothing. Yeah, smoothing the flyaways by keeping the volume. I bet you're excited to take some Instagram photos. You should go out tonight with your friends. Yes, oh my gosh, definitely text them. It's still early in the day. You've got so much time to go out and have some fun. Yeah. Perfect. Well, you know, you're free. You're a free woman now. You can do what you want. Go have fun. Dance the night away. Maybe you'll meet your Prince Charming. Of course, just have a good time. Let loose. You know, you really deserve this moment. Yes. I can imagine. Yeah, it's probably just, it's such a heavy feeling as well, you know? Of course you loved them and they did this to you. Yeah, just take this time, you know, for you. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your new look, the new you. Oh my gosh, no. Under no circumstances ever reply to their texts. Never go back. You never go back to the trash once you put it out. Right? You put it out. You put the stinky trash out on the curb, and then you never say, you know what? Actually, I kind of liked having that full bag of garbage in my home, stinking up my kitchen. I'm going to bring it back inside. No. You let the garbage men do their work and they take it out. Or garbage woman. Exactly. Oh my gosh, I love the garbage men that are in my area. They're so nice. I give them chocolates every year for Christmas. But the one time, because I have a younger brother, of course, he's grown up now, you know, because I own the salon, so he's probably, like 15 now? But when he was younger, same garbage men, they would they would roll by with the garbage truck and they would lift it up in front of it and he would freak out because when he was younger, he was obsessed with like all things construction, vehicles, and just trucks, garbage trucks, cars, all this stuff. I don't know. He just loved it. We would be able to take him in the summertime to a construction site and he would just be able to watch diggers all day. Now he's more focused on sports. Yeah, but I know they grow up so fast, don't they? Yeah, that is my only sibling. So you've got your sister. Do you have any other siblings? I'm just gonna turn your head to the back. Okay, just pin you here. Just your sister, I see. So you guys must be close then. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize she was moving. So the wedding drama plus the move. Poor thing must be absolutely exhausted. So stressed. Oh, I can imagine. You both are going through it. Are her struggles with her mother-in-law making you not want to get married? Okay, well that's good. At least it's not putting you off too much. I'm just gonna spin you back in front here. It looks so good, so good. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm just going to, I'm just gonna use a bit of this actually. We can reach back there. Dislocate a shoulder. Just gonna use a little bit of this Stronghold cream just for the ends because I kind of want the ends to be a little bit like choppy, a little bit. Yeah, that magazine kind of look, you know. This is the Mitch, Mitch, Mitch gel smoothing cream. Smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. Right? Just the teeniest bit. Because I don't want your hair to feel quite stiff. I just want to kind of give that choppy look here with the face framing bangs. Oh my goodness. So incredible. I hope you have the best time tonight with your friends. Are they off work? In an hour or so. Okay, good. Yes, go out, have fun. Oh, I wish I could, but I do have to get back home. Yeah, I've got an early day tomorrow at the salon. I had a client, she's one of my longest time clients, and she's got a big vacation coming up, so her flight leaves tomorrow, but she insisted on getting her hair done day of. And you know, I love her. I rarely make exceptions, but I was like, okay, fine. So we've got a 6 a.m. appointment because her flight is at noon. So she's coming in for a couple hours, doing her roots, and then she's jetting off to the airport. Oh yeah, it's going to be a close call. It's going to be tight, but she insisted, and she thinks she's getting proposed to, so I know all this wedding talk. Well, they're going to Paris. They're going to Paris, of course, city of love. And her and her partner have been together for like, I want to say probably over 10 years now. And they never, like, marriage was never something that they really wanted. But now they're like kind of both agreeing that, you know what, maybe we should just, do it. Because at the end of the day, it's just a piece of paper. But, right, it doesn't really matter that much. But she really wanted to, and it just kind of clicked one day where she's like, yes, I want to get married. And he booked this trip, and she's like convinced. So I was like, okay, fine, I can wake up at 5 in the morning to come here and prep for your hair, but you have to show me the ring first. Exactly. I'm so glad you love your hair, though. You look absolutely beautiful. And remember, you are so gorgeous, so stunning. You deserve nothing but the very best, okay? Of course. I'm so happy I was able to, give you your light back. Yeah, I can imagine. What a tough morning. Oh, I don't even. Keep the trash out on the curb, okay? Yes, blocked. Okay. Why don't we go back up to the front? We can work out payment, and if you want to book a follow-up appointment to keep your purple fresh, maybe in like 2 months. Yeah, for sure, we can do that. Of course, you can book in with me. Yes, yeah, we definitely have other people who could, of course, upkeep your purple, but if you'd like to book in with me again, then I'm flattered. Okay, lovely. Well, let's get everything sorted out for you here, and I'll actually take a few photos outside in the sunlight, because I think the sunlight is going to make the purple just pop, and I'll make sure to get really good